My first experience with Genny was incredible. We had a chance to go around town, basically all terrains, and I've been to Europe before in my manual chair, and it took a lot more work, and I probably got to see a lot less before. But with the Genny, everything was accessible. I had a chance to go up steep hills, to go into castles that I haven't had a chance to see before. So it was, it gave me a full experience. The first thing I thought when I moved for the first time in a Genny was, holy beep. You know, it was, I'm a very independent guy to begin with. So Paralympic athlete and somebody who's been very independent for a long time. But a Genny takes that level of independence not just to the next level, several levels ahead of where you were. And the thoughts that came into my mind were, as a father, as a husband, I'm going to be able to participate so much more. The most incredible thing that I did on the Genny that I didn't think I'd be able to do before, I actually have seen a lot about the Genny before I got here, but I didn't think I would be able to see as much as I did, as fast as I did. So we went all around Savona, which is a great town, and we did it in a very brief time, and when I was done, I still could do anything else I wanted because I wasn't tired. The Genny takes away the experience that you get in a manual chair of completely exhausting yourself to keep up with everybody else. So for me, what surprised me the most is how effortless it is. The space that surprised me the most that I was able to navigate was on the second day, which was today that I had my training. And when we were going up a very steep hill, which wasn't just steep, it was a little wet, a little bumpy, with rocks, branches, and to not only be able to go up it easily without any concern. I mean, I held on like I'm supposed to, but to be able to go down that type of terrain and not be focused just on the ground immediately in front of me, but to be able to go down a steep hill and actually observe the surrounding environment was incredible. I think Genny can change the life of disabled people, or will change the life of disabled people, by allowing them to be involved in more. So in my own experiences, again, as a very independent and active person, I still have limitations. And I work hard to overcome those limitations, but a Genny can allow people, whether they're young, middle-aged, or old, to participate in all aspects of life. So whether it's as a father being able to go to the beach with my family, or a grandparent who might have a bad hip or a bad knee, to participate with their grandchildren, or to be able to go on more vacations and no longer slow their family down. I think regardless of what type of disability that somebody has, this type of equipment can allow them to participate fully in their own life or in the life of people that they love. I've been wanting a Genny for a while, but unfortunately, being in a chair for over 20 years, I have had a variety of ailments, you know, a bad shoulder, elbow, back, so on and so forth. So the thing that made me want a Genny is to want to, in addition to participate more with my family, to do it without taking such a strong toll on my body. So I'm still going to compete in sport, but sometimes when you train at a high level to compete in sport, and then you use a wheelchair every single day for every other motion you have, it puts extra stress on the body. So for me, it's a way that I can participate more while preserving even more the function that I do have. When my children see Genny for the first time, what they're going to think is, when can I ride it or drive it? And after I tell them no, and they get used to it, what my children are going to think is, I'm glad you have that thing, that Genny, in order to come to my American soccer game more, to come to my baseball game more, to come on the beach and don't sit in the same spot, but actually play with us and go in the water. And I think they're going to see it as a device that changes the way we can interact. I don't know the exact first place I'm going to go when I get my Genny home the first time, because you know, I think what I'm going to do is be on my street, getting used to it and going fast and having fun. But I can't wait for the first time my kids have a game and I can go to the Genny and not just sit there in the same spot watching them play, or even to just go in my front yard. And what I would typically do is push 5 feet into the grass and then sit there, and then my kids run around me while I watch them. Now, with my off-road Genny, or with this one, I'm gonna run in the grass with them, not on my feet, but on my Genny. And they'll go on their bikes in the neighborhood, and we'll go for a ride together. So I don't think there's any one thing that I'm gonna do with my Genny. The question is, what are the things that I'm not gonna do with my Genny? And it's gonna be a small list. So my first experience on the Genny in the rain during my training, you know, first of all, when you're used to pushing a wheelchair in the rain, you're avoiding all of the puddles because you're used to getting your hands really dirty from pushing the manual chair. So number one, I was able to go through those puddles effortlessly and still be clean, number one. And then number two, something I've never done in over 20 years in a manual wheelchair is go in the rain with an umbrella. So steering fine with the Genny, with the umbrella going through. I'm used to usually making the decision not to go out in the rain or limit my amount of exposure in the rain. But yesterday I wasn't in a hurry to come back in because I had the umbrella. I was clean, and other than my shoes, I was dry. So it was a first for me, and to have that type of first in such a long period of time is amazing. I wouldn't. There isn't per se an American way to say thank you. I guess maybe you guys think I have an accent, but yes. But to me, I think that number one, I appreciate what Genny's doing for me and my family, and I think the product's phenomenal. So for me, those are my thanks, and I'm sure in the future that there's going to be a lot of photographic and video evidence of the thanks and why I'm thankful. So I think it's going to be a legitimate life changer, not for me, but whoever has the fortune of being able to learn about it and ultimately get it. Yeah, no, well, the one word that comes to mind when I think about Genny is freedom. So freedom to come and go, and not be subject to the limitations that a typical chair gives you. So it's not going to take me to the moon, but I don't want to go to the moon. I just need the freedom to be fully involved in my life, and the product provides that.